Hey Virgo, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Echo Moon, and I am going to be doing your July 1st through the 15th general reading. Now this can apply to love, career, finance. It's general, so it may apply to some, it may not apply to all. This is for Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising. Just making sure I'm covering all the points, guys, okay? What else? Yeah, and let's get into it. So the cards have already been blessed and meditated on. What I got when I was meditating on your sign, Virgo, is that some of you guys have a blockage in your throat chakra area. Some of you guys are, it's like you're confused about something. It's like you are like on the fence. It's like you know deep down intuitively what you need to do, but I feel like you're not speaking up about it because you don't know how to address the issue, but you need to stand firm in your decisions because it's the right one. We already have two cards popping out. But you know what? We're not going to take them because that's not the format of the cards that we're actually going to do. But good to know. Good to know. Okay, so, oh, what was that? Womp womp. Womp 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 womp. So what we're gonna do is something a little different. And I did just try this spread yesterday during the Capricorn full moon for myself, and I actually liked it a lot. So this is how we're going to do it. I'm so used to doing the tarot first, but we're going to switch it up. So we are going to pull a Gateway Oracle card. Similar to the last general read, we're going to do where you're at right now, your current situation. We are going to be focusing on some of your challenges. Then we're going to look at your focus, your advice, and the future or the outcome. Alright, so let's just lay out the cards and let's just see what we have for you here. Okay, that was a lot of cards. Ooh. Okay. Let me get it together because some of these cards are backwards. If they're meant to be, they will pop out. Okay? So let's get into it. So, this is your focus, or your new, this is not new, this is your current situation right now. This is your challenge. This is your focus, your advice. And your future or your outcome, same thing. Beautiful. So, in your current situation, we have proceeding softly. So with this card, it's my inner power grows. Hold on, I don't even think you can see that. The light is like beaming kind of strong there. My inner power grows in moments of quietude. So right now, you are taking your time and you are thinking through whatever the situation is. Like I said, it's general, so it can apply to your career or love, but once we start flipping out the other cards, excuse me, I have to take a drink. Sorry. Once we start flipping out the other cards, we can get a better picture. And your challenge position is open to love, opening to love. So perhaps some of you guys are blocking your heart chakra as well. And it says, my heart is open. This is in your challenge position. Perhaps your heart is open, but you just don't know how to voice that. You don't know how to express that. Your focus right now, which is beautiful, is manifesting dreams. Can you see that? It's the damn glare. Sorry. My dreams are coming true. And your dreams are coming true, Virgo. You guys are determined. And it's just like your determination is what manifests what you guys want. It takes time, but you get there. And your advice is launching your journey. I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. So this is moving forward, starting your journey. And then for your outcome or your future, beautiful, which is starting fresh. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. So for the Gateway Oracle cards, I say this is starting out pretty good, you guys. The challenge isn't, to me personally, that serious of a challenge. So let's flesh out the reading. So we're going to do 2 tarot cards per oracle, and then we're going to wrap it up with one last oracle deck. I love oracle cards. I really do. So we're going to have 2 cards for your current situation. I'm going to lay out the cards and then we're going to go over them, okay? So you have the 3 of Wands and you have the Queen of Swords. That makes sense. That makes sense with what I said in the beginning. Hold on, a card just fell. If it fell, that means we want to use it. You have the 9 of Wands, clarifying, opening to love in your challenge position. You have the King of Swords. Okay. For manifesting dreams, this is your focus. The 10 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. For launching your journey, let's do another shuffle. We have Strength and we have Temperance. Nice, guys. Nice, nice. And for your future or your outcome, however you want to look at it, we have the Ace of Pentacles and we have the 7 of Wands. You guys, wow. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, I don't want to be rude, but I need a high chew because I talk a lot and water just doesn't help sometimes. You know, whatever. Keep the moisture going. So, in your current situation, what's clarifying, proceeding softly. So, basically, taking your time, moving slowly. We have the 3 of Wands and we have the Queen of Swords. So with this, it's like you're waiting for the right time to speak your truth. You're waiting for the right time to express how you feel, because you know how you feel. Just like I said in the beginning when I was meditating on your sign, you know how you feel. You're just not going to kind of have like that Knight of Swords energy where you're like rushing into it. You're going to take your time because you're wise. You're going to sit there and you're going to view the situation for what it is before you approach it. And when you approach it, you are going to express exactly how you feel. But you're waiting. 3 of Wands, you're waiting. But you know exactly what you're waiting for. That's nice. Now, in your challenges position, we have clarifying the opening to love, which I'm starting to really feel like this is geared towards a love reading, okay? We have the 9 of Wands, so you're guarded. So when it comes to love, and again, this is your challenging position, opening yourself up to love, you're guarding, like, didn't I say you're guarding your heart? Anyway, yeah, you're basically guarding how you feel. You're not, it's like you're not ready to express yourself. Like it kind of ties into your current situation, which is like you know what you want, but I feel like when it comes to your heart, that's where it's kind of like you're your mind over your heart over mind type situation. You know what I mean? Like, you're more thinking like, okay, should I be coming from a heart space, or should I be evaluating like you usually do? And I say this every video, so get used to it. Or should I be evaluating it from a mental perspective? But I feel like your challenge is to let your guard down, and again, speak how you feel, because you know how you feel. And you could also be dealing with, since we're talking about love, you could be dealing with an air sign. And whoever it is that you're dealing with, this could be possibly a soulmate connection, because you have the king and the queen of the same suit. The queen of swords and the king of swords. Now, in your focus position, which is manifesting dreams, which is beautiful. I mean, when these popped out, I was like, yes. So you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is pretty much the happy home life, the abundance, the success, and abundance, not just meaning like in money, monetarily. I'm meaning abundant as far as like feeling abundant in love, feeling abundant in career, feeling abundant with your family, how things are going in your life. It's like you're at that top level. It's just like you're at that completion point, like you reached what you wanted, you manifested your dreams. And you did this, and you intuitively knew that this was going to come to you. You knew by taking your time and evaluating a situation that you were going to get exactly what it is that you want. And that's where your focus is right now. You're going within, you're trying to look within yourself to find answers. And I feel like you are going to find your answers. You're going to find your answers. And I feel like you already know your answer. Let's put it that way. You know your answer. But you're moving a little bit slow at talking about it. And that's okay. Sometimes, we need to take our time to express ourselves. So, and your advice is launching your journey, getting started. Start heading forward to your dreams, manifesting those dreams. You have the strength, being loyal to what you believe in, standing strong in what you believe in. And then you have temperance, balancing out your emotions. This is things that are coming to you in divine timing. So you need to balance out, like, how you feel internally, how you feel, how you love, how your heart feels, versus how you're thinking about it. I think you're overthinking a little bit too much here. Possibly. I don't want to sound like a broken record. And then for your future, or the outcome, let's just call it the outcome, okay? You have the Ace of Pentacles, so you have the beginning of something that is stable, grounded, and it's going to be abundant. And you also have the Seven of Wands, so standing your ground, standing firm. And I think that's just the overall general message of the 1st through the 15th, the first half of the month for you, which is kind of like going within, revealing your truth, at the same time focusing on what you want. If it's love that you want, then express that. It could be that you went through a lot in your past, and that's why you're guarded, and that's why you want to protect yourself, and that's why it's just like, is this the best thing for me? It could be one of those type of situations. But at the end of the day, you do have a goal in mind, and you do plan on manifesting it, and you are going to manifest it. You're going to start fresh, and I feel like you're going to voice how you feel. I feel like towards the middle of the month, you are going to reveal your truth. You're going to reveal how you feel. I just said that. Sometimes I'm a little bit repetitive. That's because my mind is moving so fast sometimes, to the point where like I either lose my focus, I lose my train of thought, which happens sometimes, or sometimes I have to reword it in a certain way. That's just something that I always have to deal with. But my throat chakra is not blocked, okay? All right. Judgment free zone, guys. Judgment free zone. I am not judging you here. I am just channeling the messages that may resonate with some of you guys. So, one ring circus for your situation. We have metamorphosis. It's backwards, but I don't read the oracle cards backwards, so we're not going to read it backwards. We have into the unknown. That's in your focus. We have mountain in your advice, and we have listening in your outcome. So with the one ring circus, this is basically setting your boundaries when it comes to people, which is similar to the Nine of Wands. So it's kind of like you want to set your boundary when it comes to how you're going to approach things, how you're going to express how you feel, and you're going to, one ring circus is basically, it's like kind of like a one-man show. It's like standing on your own, standing your own ground, but really in this situation it's setting up boundaries. Someone could be testing you. I feel like that's what it is. It's like you're being tested and you're trying to figure out a way to, like, not ace the test, but you're trying to find a way to approach the situation without being too cutthroat. But at the end of the day, you need to set your boundaries. To get what you want, you have to set boundaries, and that's just for everything. That's just not regarding just this. Just boundaries is something I take personally seriously. For your challenge is metamorphosis, change. So opening to love, being guarded, not speaking how you really feel, and not being open to change, being stubborn, being stuck, not moving. Just like the butterfly, just like the caterpillar turning into the butterfly and flying away. You know, they metamorph, they're on a new journey. That could be in some of you guys' challenges too. You're not willing to open up yet. I feel like you're going to get there, but I feel like you're going to get there in your own time. For your focus situation, for your focus, we have into the unknown. So in a way, this kind of matches up with the High Priestess as well, because this is kind of like not necessarily knowing, but just putting, like, just intuitively following your own path. You don't know where it's going to lead you, but you know that you're spiritually protected. You know that you have to take a risk. You have to get in that uncomfortable position where you have to make a move. You have to do something, and you know this. You know, I feel like I'm telling you something that you already know, but ultimately, you know that in order to manifest what you want, you need to basically step into the unknown, step into the unfamiliar territory that you're not usually used to. In your advice, you have mountain. So in this case, mountain is more or less, instead of making more of an obstacle out of something, so in your case, instead of thinking about it to the point where it becomes more of a challenge than anything else, just go with the flow. You can either climb over the mountain and make it hard for yourself, or you can just go right through the mountain and follow the light, because the light is guiding you there. That's excellent advice. Temperance, balancing, going with the flow, having the strength. And even with this, you have the water there next to the mountains. Launching your journey. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And lastly, we have listening, and this is in your outcome position. So this is listening intuitively. This is listening to your heart. This is listening to somebody else as well. You know, if you are in a situation where you might have, you know, put it this way, you come out, you tell your truth, you speak your mind, But at the same time, like, don't just talk, you have to listen. And don't only just, like, you hear what you're hearing, but pay attention to what the person is not saying to you, is what this card is saying. Like, don't hear what you want to hear at the same time, but just pay attention and perk up those ears, guys, because listen to what the person is saying to you, and also realize what they're not saying to you as well. Whatever they're not saying to you, address it, and address it right away. But this is a good reading. This is all about, I feel, you just, like I said in the beginning, like your throat chakra I felt like your throat chakra was blocked. Like you're not voicing yourself clearly. And even if you are saying whatever you're saying, the person you're dealing with isn't fully listening to you. Set your boundaries and let them know what you want, because you have dreams in mind and you have every intention on getting there. So Virgo, I do thank you for your time. Please like, subscribe, comment below. I will have your love readings out, which is just going to be for the month. I'm not going to do the 1st through the 15th, but that is going to be coming up within the next week. So I wish you well, love and light, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.